Good evening. With a first-of-a-kind ruling, Massachusetts today became the latest battleground in the national debate over same-sex marriage. A decision by that state's highest court said Massachusetts may not prohibit legal marriages by gay and lesbian couples. Despite the ruling, this fight is really only just beginning. But as CBS's Mika Brzezinski reports tonight, same-sex couples are already looking forward to marriage and to all the legal responsibilities and rights it entails.
And that after 16 and a half years, Hillary and I are finally going to be able to get married and protect our family.
For Hillary and Julie Goodrich, the Massachusetts High Court ruling, which says same-sex couples are legally entitled to wed, legitimizes their family and paves the way for the Goodriches to have access to all the same rights as married couples, including full parental rights over their 8-year-old daughter, Annie.
We went over to her school on the way here and told her, and she did a little cartwheel.
The court's 4-3 decision stops short of allowing marriage licenses. It orders the state legislature to work out those details in the next 180 days. Even so, the 7 couples who sued see today's ruling as a huge victory.
Equal means equal, and there is no gay exception in the Constitution for gay and lesbian citizens of this Commonwealth. That's the bottom line.
But in Massachusetts, the governor made it clear today he will stand in the way of same-sex marriages.
I'm going to work for a constitutional amendment which preserves marriage as a relationship between a man and a woman.
And Maggie Gallagher of the Institute for Marriage and Public Policy says the ruling is a threat to the American family.
The idea that's at risk here is that children need mothers and fathers, and I think this is a direct death blow on that idea by 4 judges who are taking it upon themselves to redefine what marriage means.
Despite the ruling, this marriage and many others still face an uncertain future in the eyes of the law.
If you have courts who continue to say that there should be same-sex unions, and you have legislatures continuing to say, no, we don't want to endorse that, eventually there has to be a referee, and the referee always is the U.S. Supreme Court.
But for now, the Massachusetts legislature has to battle this out, and whether gay couples will truly have the right to marry there is still a question that's now in the hands of politicians. Dan.
Mika Brzezinski, thanks. Today's ruling in Massachusetts is already resonating far beyond the state and into the presidential campaign. President Bush was quick to say today that he will do whatever is necessary to ensure that only a man and a woman can be legally married. And as CBS's Wyatt Andrews reports, the Democrats running for president staked out their stands on the issue as well.
At a time when even most Democrats oppose gay marriage, the Massachusetts decision is what one activist calls a grenade in the Democratic campaigns. Even Richard Gephardt, who has a gay daughter, says he's for same-sex civil unions, not gay marriage.
I think the answer to it is civil unions.
Which is pretty much the position of John Kerry.
I'm for civil union.
And the record of Howard Dean, who signed a law in Vermont allowing civil unions.
Our bill says marriage is between a man and a woman, but gay and lesbian people can have the same rights as anybody else.
What's different in Massachusetts, though, is the court's use of the M word, gay marriage, not unions.
I now pronounce you domestic partners.
Not partners. The difference being that unions bring state recognition while marriages are recognized across state lines. Tony Perkins of the Family Research Council says the very notion of gay marriage will energize opposition in mainstream America.
They have in many ways awakened a sleeping giant here. I mean, this could be the Pearl Harbor of the cultural wars, and I just don't think the American public is going to go in that direction of embracing same-sex marriage.
The decision will also energize what was a low-key Republican call for an amendment to the Constitution defining marriage as between a man and a woman. President Bush is for that definition, but has dodged direct support for the amendment.
We've got lawyers looking at the best way to do that.
Politically, this is one issue where both sides sense a victory. Gays believe they are closer to a new civil right. Opponents believe stirred-up voters won't stand for that. Wyatt Andrews, CBS News, Washington.